What's going on, fellow ghosts, gamerheads, anime nerds, and renegades? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Raven37 Actual, aka Raven37 Act Fool. That's 2 zeros, not O's, aka Mr. O Miles in the chat, aka Raven. And today, I'm excited to be back with you guys doing another double header. I'm really excited because these are two songs. Well, one song I know is recommended by you guys. It's Romain the Seas of bebopalula. And the other song, I'm excited because I've never heard a whiff of this song before. It was uploaded 9 years ago, so this was prior to Hyren and Sick Boy and all that stuff. You can see pre-order my upcoming album, Sick Boy, here. So this was an incredibly long time ago. We're gonna go ahead and we're not gonna jump the gun. We'll watch the video and then like it, but um. just to be fair, even though we probably don't like it, let's just be real. But yeah, I'm really excited because it's rare that I run across a Ren song that I just like. I've never heard a snippet of it. I've never heard the title before. I've never seen anybody react to it. So this is exciting for me, and this is coming to you guys fresh on the far side of my birthday. I appreciate all the love and support you guys showed in all of the videos that I've posted in the past couple of days, just celebrating the achievement of my birthday or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, the outpouring of love and support has been greatly appreciated given the year that I've had. But with that being said, my focus is to keep on growing this community and keep on making relatable content about just whatever. But if we gonna do music, we gonna rock and roll with music. If I can figure out a way to get some anime and some video game reactions in there, I'm definitely going to explore how to do that. I'm researching it right now, but right now the music is definitely a vibe. So we gonna keep vibing out together. And now, speaking of vibing out, without further ado, let's go ahead and drop into Ren. Do you believe? Because I want to see what 9 year ago Ren was on, and I can already see sort of disquieting photo or still frame at the beginning. But here we go. Do You Believe official by Ren.
Do you believe it's morning?
Okay.
I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Dear future self, I hope you're in good health. I'm writing cause I'm frightened, I've been fighting with myself. I wake up in the morning, rain is pouring, but I don't mean outside, I mean a storm is roaring in the corners deep in my mind. And I've been phoning my friends for advice to break the ice. How are you? Yeah, I'm nice. Actually, I'm fucking sore inside. I'm borderline suicide, but I'm really trying to try and shine in this dark, dark life of mine.
That goes back to that short that I made where I talk about like the human condition, my take on the human condition, and that most of us are walking around wounded, and that but if somebody were to walk up to you, a friend or acquaintance, or walk up to you and be like, "Hey man, how you doing?" Your default response would be, "I'm fine, I'm good," even though you may be personally going through it, and that that's pretty much what he's saying when he's talking about calling his friends on the phone and talking about it raining but not outside, but his thoughts are pouring in his mind and stuff like that. It's hard to be at conflict with yourself, especially in his context. He was dealing with a sickness. That's why he's writing this letter to his future self, saying, I'm hoping you're in good health." You know what I'm saying? Because he's obviously going through the ups and downs, the roller coaster of his medical journey. And it just really impressed upon me, the like you can almost hear the desperation in the way he's rapping his verse. And I find that very interesting, and juxtapose that versus like how he sounds in songs like Cujo Beat Down or Sick Boy, where he's really up in your face and really confident and that sort of thing. Illest of our time. This sounds like a completely different person, which just shows the magnitude with which Ren has grown over the years. So shout out to him for that. And shout out to his past self for making it to become his future self. Let's go back a little bit.
Don't mean outside, I mean a storm is roaring in the corners deep in my mind. And I've been phoning my friends for advice to break the ice. How are you? Yeah, I'm nice. Actually, I'm fucking sore inside. I'm borderline suicide, but I'm really trying to try and shine in this dark, dark life of mine. The film Life of Brian, I watched it 50 times because I'm always searching for the brighter side of life. And maybe one day those thoughts will pay off, but till then, my future self, I'm feeling lost. Ha.
You believe it's morning.
This sample is dope.
I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
I know one of y'all know the sample. Who is this?
You believe it's morning. I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
And yes, I could Google it, but I so enjoy conversing with you guys in the comments. So if you do know what that sample is from, let me know in the comments and we'll chat about it. And to those of you who say I don't have to respond, I know I don't have to respond, but I enjoy talking to each and every one of you guys and hearing your opinions. And so I do respond just to see what you guys' thoughts are, even if it's a good job, you know. So that being said, sorry, transformative. You know me. Let's go.
You believe it's morning. I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Dear future self, why am I unwell? Will I ever find a way to climb right out this hell? Will I ever find a way to leave my demons? Find the breath to keep me breathing, find the hope to keep believing, find a way out, huh? Cause something funny happens when you're always sick. When you wake up every day praying that they might be it. That you might turn a corner into life or into death. Cause you hate that state of limbo, cause you hate that state of stress. And many lessons I have learned being burnt by the fires of depression as they scorch up my earth. I have learned that I'm stronger than I ever thought I was. Cause I'm still here and breathing, my heart's beating blood, but I'm a paradox. I feel so alone, yet I isolate myself. It's no one's fault but my own. Heart is broken cause of the friends that I've had who have died. Heart is broken cause I've been sick for a third of my life. Heart is broken cause we live on a planet that values money more than lives, and we're damaging that planet that we need to survive. My broken heart, it breaks every time I feel the brakes on my brain when it aches. Bringing the breezes back to faith, feeding my demons while they wait. Ask my angels why forsake, have faith. Take away this pain in my brain and bring the rain on my soul. Future self, could you pull me out this hole? Ha.
You believe it's morning. I'm alive.
Yeah, what I wanted to highlight about that verse is that perpetual state of limbo. That's possibly one of the scariest things I've experienced as an adult in my adult life, is that state of putting energy out, putting energy into something, devoting yourself to something, and whether it be a job or getting healthy or trying to be a better XYZ, insert whatever role you want to here, that state of limbo where you you don't know whether things are going to go left or they're going to go right, but the wait is the worst part, to where you don't even care if it goes left to a certain extent. You just want it to be resolved. Like, you just want closure. Being stuck in that perpetual state of limbo in any scenario is quite horrifying, in my opinion. But, you know, it does give us the opportunity to, like Ren discusses in this song, discover our true strength. Like those moments where you really have to dig deep. Like, it's all good to be able to do it when everything's cool, but those moments where you have to dig deep just to function. It's so many people walking around with, like, the weight of the world on their shoulders, but they walk with their shoulders back, their chest out, and their head held high, because, like, they know they're strong because they have seen the other side. They've been lost in the dark of the tunnel, not knowing whether they were going to make it to the end or not, and they made it to the end of that night, into that tunnel. And once they did, they may have discovered a new obstacle, but upon discovering this new obstacle, they're less afraid. You know what I'm saying? Because they have weathered the storm, for lack of a better term. Yeah, you do come out shining. Not shining, but you do come out polished. Like, cause pressure makes two things. It makes dust, or it makes diamonds. So when you get put under that pressure, you're gonna find out what you really, what you really are on deep down inside. Because if you choose to stop and throw in the towel and call it a day, call it a ball game, then some things turn to dust. But if you ain't got nothing in the tank, but you still find a way to get up and just do something, let me tell you firsthand, those are the makings of a diamond. And if ain't nobody told you today, every single one of you guys in my community, you guys are diamonds. For real, for real. Let's finish this song off.
But that's the last thing on my mind. Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, that's the last thing on my mind.
Excuse my chair. I put it together myself. It's stable, but it does squeak from time to time. It is a brand new chair, so it does squeak when I lean. But no, I was listening to that verse, and I realized that I had not listened to that verse the entire song, because it's a really moving sentiment that he's expressing there. Like, can you believe it's morning? Yeah, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. Like, we forget. We take so much for granted, and we forget, like we wake up in the morning, and some of us may pick up a newspaper, or some of us may start scrolling TikTok on our phones, and we take it for granted. The fact that in this every single day of your existence battle that we call life, just by waking up, you have already won in this battle of life. Because there's some that don't. And this is something that we take for granted. We assume that we always gonna be here. We assume the people around us are always gonna be here. But that's the farthest thing from the truth. And that's just a childhood naivety that we bring with us into adulthood subconsciously without even being aware of it. That's why it always hits so hard when we do lose somebody that's close to us. A lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. But that being said, to be so not enraptured, but to be so completely engulfed in everything that's negative that's going on around you, that you can't even appreciate the fact that, hey, it's a new day. I'm alive. I can try this shit again. I can try to turn this shit around. I can try to make this shit go right. That's a heartbreaking sentiment to hear. And then I realized I didn't even pay attention to the words of the lyrics of the chorus until the end of the song, when he was kind of like singing it with, they said, Ren and Melanie. But once he started singing it, I actually like paid attention to the lyrics. I was like, God damn, that's really sad. That's really sad. So, just my ending message for this video, is just remind yourself that no matter what you're going through, no matter, how heavy that load is, it's people that got to deal with less, and they don't necessarily get the opportunity to make it right. So, use this moment and take that pressure and, put one foot in front of the other. And like I said, you'll start the wonderful transformation into a diamond under that pressure. But I have faith in you guys. Just like I have faith that Ren is an incredible artist. I have faith that all of you guys are amazing people. And whatever you're going through, you know, just like the song say, do you believe? Because I believe in y'all. So I want y'all to believe in y'all. And we're going to go to the next song because I'm really excited because you guys recommended it. And it is Romain Aziza, Bebopalula. Thank you guys for tuning in to my yap session. We proceed. I swear to God, man, y'all are the dopest community ever. I never would have thought the year would have started or went this way. But it's all thanks to you guys. Go to gang. Go to renegade gang. All right, let's go. I'm sorry. Okay. Tell me that was not just an aura farm, bro. Just kind of walk, like kind of two-stepping through the crowd, like, pew, pew, pew. That was aura farming as hell, bro. Like that was smooth as well. I'm trying to pay attention because I feel like this is the same performance where Ren joined in with him on one song. So I'm looking around in the background to see if I see a shirtless dude with suspenders somewhere, but I don't see nothing yet. But I definitely was distracted by him pimp walking through the crowd, like playing that note over and over again. As a matter of fact, we got to watch that again because that was smooth as eggs. Let's go. I stand corrected. That entire segment was an R farm. That's all I had to say. We ain't even got to rewind that much. See? Everybody like, yeah. Roll it.
Well, the bebopalula, she's my baby. Bebopalula, don't maybe. Bebopalula, she's my baby. Bebopalula, don't mean me. Bebopalula, she's my baby. One more time. Well, the bebopalula, she's my baby. Bebopalula, don't mean to me.
I feel like Romain been kind of maybe getting some pointers from Goran for like singing, cause like I know I've commented on in the past about like each member of the Big Push's like ability to sing. Like Ren is the harmony guy. Romain has a very like clear singing voice. Like he sings very crisply, and even though he speaks English like with a French accent, he sings so eloquently that you can still understand what he's saying. Like even my captions are able to determine what he's saying because I don't have the captions on while the video's playing. But this song though, he's definitely getting some into them notes, and I feel like that's sort of like a nod to Gordon. I may be reaching, which I've done plenty of times on this channel. Like I could be fucking Mr. Fantastic at this point, but yes, it definitely seems like he's borrowing a little bit of that Goran sort of rough around the edges, which it fits with this song with this doom bap boom bap doom bap doom bap doom. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah. This is the vibe. I'm so grateful for you guys recommending the music that you do, because I never am not sitting here vibing the fuck out of my chair when I listen to one of y'all recommendations. So shout out to you guys, man. Y'all dope as hell, man. I can't say that enough.
She's my baby. She's the queen in the red blue jeans. She's the queen in the red blue jeans. She's the one that I know. Oh, she's the one that loves me so. Bebopalula, she's my baby. Well, the bebopalula, she's my baby.
That cloud right there, that's me sitting in the front. Y'all can't see the headband, but that's definitely
Don't mean me. Bebopalula, she's my baby. Bebopalula, Bebopalula, she's my baby. She's the one that I know. Oh, she's the one that loves me so. Bebopalula, she's my baby doll.
Now you knew. If dude shredded like that, dude sitting with the long hair and the sunglasses on, if he shredded like that a minute ago, we know Romain at this point. He said, hold my amp, and we finna just let it ride. As soon as he stood up. There we go. That bent chord was nasty. I want to hear it one more time.
Bebopalula, she's my baby. Bebopalula, she's my baby. Ooh, baby doll, baby doll. She's my baby doll. Thank you.
No, Romain, no. Thank you. And take it off and let me go live. I'm not sure we listen to, but we will. We definitely will. We most definitely will. But just a synopsis, just my little ending synopsis on the song, man. Just once again, man, Romain, was that Gordon playing the bass that time? I'm not sure. It was a similarly skinny dude with like longish hair, so I wasn't sure because he was like kind of out of focus for the whole video, so I couldn't tell. But the other two members, I did not recognize the drummer or I guess you call it lead guitarist for that first portion. But yeah, it's cool how Romain let dude get his shine on, and then was like I said, hold my amp, bro. I'm finna show you how to do this. You know what I'm saying? And just commenced the wailing. Those riffs were nasty, and it was just a beautiful rendition. Bebopalula, definitely going on the Spotify playlist, and that's all thanks to you guys. And speaking of you guys, if you guys have made it this far in this video, then I definitely would appreciate if you would like the video, and even more so, if you would subscribe to the channel. It's completely free, and it helps me on the algorithm as we try to grow this renegade outfit, and we'd love to have you a part of the journey. But for now, I want to wish all you guys a safe, happy, healthy morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is when you're seeing this. And if you enjoyed the video, definitely recommend you check out one of these over here. But for now, you guys stay safe, stay frosty. I'll catch you on the flip side. Much love. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Actual out.